Hello, hello, good morning. Shoo, 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 shoo. Hi, how's your night? The night 27. It's very early in the morning. I actually woke up at 6 and then I've just been doing nothing. Nothing, nothing. My face is so early. Ah, good morning, good morning. How's everybody? My head looks like as if I have buns. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to you too. Are you SDA? Or Sabato? Let me take this thing well. Should I start living with my head covered? Is this too low? Na 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 na. I got this thing. I saw it and I just remembered high school, how we used to. Okay, I wanted to say fight over, but we were not fighting over this thing. But it used to be like, this was an award. Like anytime the class will do something nice, you get juice. And it used to taste so nice. Nowadays it's like, it's just blank. Wewe si Mwadventisti, kicheko sawa. I'm looking at this, what is it called? The hairline thing. So I've realized whenever I cover like beyond the hairline, it doesn't cut the hairs on the hairline. I don't know. Why am I being lazy? Can't you make nitengeneze? Please start on this beautiful life I've come to. I'm singing. You're looking at me. I've never seen anybody like you. You're looking at me. I've never been so high. I'm Adventisti. Yeah. Happy Saturday morning. Today is Saturday morning. Happy weekend. How's everybody doing? Sabbath Sunday. How do you also know? No one knows. Real time intel. How are you doing? Shadrach. I have so many boyfriends. Timo. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Shadrach, do you want to be an extra? I have so many, so many. I'm still recruiting more. Eric Okero. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. It's in the Bible. Even the ones who say it's on Friday or Saturday, they will also say it's in the Bible. Na 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 na. How's everybody? How's everybody doing? Say hi. Like the video, subscribe. Like the video. I'm not a scholar, so I can't argue. Dominic, Corina, hi, how are you? Lillian Rodriguez, hello. They don't say that, but they point to tradition. See? No, that's why it's just safe to say nobody knows. I'm not preaching, my God. Am I? Just day. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't even start the topic of the Sabbath. Okay. Hi, hi, who's this? The name in Arabic, how are you doing? Yes, exactly. Because it the let me say for example, me as a Kenyan, this the what? Swahili counts the days from Saturday actually, which will make Friday the last day. So it just depends on whatever tradition you're using to count your days. I don't know. I can't say, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. This is not what it's supposed to be. Shadrach, hello, how are you doing? Jumamosi. Jumamosi means the first day of the week. Jumapili, which is Saturday. The like, that is just that. I don't know. I don't know. Shadrach, I told you I have so many boyfriends. Do you want to be one of them? Extra supporting boyfriend. Neng, see, Neng, I'm doing well. Did you go to Nigeria? You are the one who was saying you're going to Nigeria. Did you go to Nigeria? Or was it not you? From, where did you say you're from? Malaysia or Singapore? I don't remember. Real time intel. People want to believe what they want. Yeah, they believe what they want. That's it. Mario Small, hello, how are you doing? There is no shortcuts. Again, I don't know. Do you think God will be so concerned on what day you consider the Sabbath? I don't know. I have no idea anyway. Neng Sineng, long time. Yes, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? And how was your trip to Nigeria? Or was it a fantasy? Fantasy, fantasy. Na 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 na. Long time, long time. You have to go to church right now. Okay. Where are you from? Travis. Neng Sineng. I'm not from Nigeria. I told you so many times. Fred Chambers, you send your super chat first before you tell people to send super chats. Anyway, please send me super chats. Or buy me a coffee. Okay. How's your night? My night was okay. My night was okay. I actually slept well and I woke up well. And I woke up a few like 1 hour ago. Honestly, I don't know if this my body is just so weird. I don't know if I'm getting like a new, what is it called? This keloids, but it usually does this, like it fakes it doesn't fake, like this thing starts to sort of feel like there is something growing in here, but then it just disappears after a little while. I hope nothing grows there. This is why I would really love to have a second piercing, but I'm so afraid. This body, no, no, no. I'm doing well today, Neng Sineng. I'm doing well. Travis from the Caribbean. Okay, that's nice. Good. Have a nice day at church. You're from Indonesia. Oh, it's Indonesia, not Malaysia. Okay, that's nice. Yes, I'm Kenyan. Fred Chambers message deleted. Why did you delete your message? Good news. Oh, Mario. Wait, what is good news? Why is your room dark? Because windows are closed. I actually have one window, one pair of windows. It's closed. Yeah. Doesn't have so much light. What time is it in Nigeria? Any Nigerian here to tell us? I don't know the time difference between Nigeria and Kenya. Maybe is it 2 hours or 3 hours? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Any Nigerian will tell us in the comments. You please like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also become a channel member. Thank you so much. We currently have 5 members. And I still don't know the videos to publish for the members. Uh, I have a few, but they still don't feel enough. Yeah. And please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and say hi in the chats. Let me know where are you watching from. I'm not in Nigeria and I'm not a Nigerian. Neng sineng. Why are you always obsessed about Nigeria? Why are you obsessed about Nigeria? What do you love about Nigeria so much? Na 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 na. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Kenyan. By the way, where's my bracelet? Nowadays, I don't wear it. I think it's because I was like making chapati so often, and whenever I have to like make the dough, I have to take it off because otherwise it's like it does what? It becomes contaminated, or it contaminates the dough. Yeah, yeah. Emmanuel, hi, how are you? Good morning. But though this is, I don't even know if you can see it, but just in case you're wondering, there is like this pesticide thing I was, uh, how do we call it? I was dusting the whole like area around the bed here because some cockroaches were walking there. So there is some on here. John, hello, how are you doing? Good morning. Nelsio. No? Hey, this name is so long. Or I don't even know where the first one starts. Nelsio de Katia Muchachita. Hello, how are you doing? I'm not a teacher, but I can teach you. Do you want to learn? Emmanuel, good morning. And deep breath. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm good at talking. Mm. Should I be an actress? Actress or oh you say teacher. Teacher. I'm good at talking. I don't know. Like my voice, Ama the words that are coming out of my mouth. Which one? Which one? Which one? Anthony. Anthony Grant. Hi from Jamaica. How are you doing? Speed is in Jamaica. Huh? When was I watching Speed? Yesterday night, am I right now? I don't even. I think yesterday night. before I went to bed. I'm also doing well, Nelsio de Katia Hachi. Hey, Muchachita. You're in Kenya? Ah, ah, I've remembered the profile. I wanted to say I don't remember, then I remember the profile. I remember what you are talking about the Navy base. Navy base. I've remembered you. Why haven't you been watching me? Huh? Why? Mehmet, hello, how are you doing? Good morning. Can you teach me? No, that one I don't know. I only teach vocally. And I should never use the other word. I teach with my voice. Emmanuel, thank you. How do you know? And so they told you they were, yeah, they were promiscuous. That is what you pay for promiscuity. Take care of yourselves, okay? Take care. Take care of yourselves. Take good care of your health and everything, and respect yourself. But how do you think they will feel if they see you commenting here? Not funny. How's everybody doing? How are you? How are you doing? You know, the thing is, no matter where you are, you can get it as long as you are careless with yourself and careless with people. The woman said she was, yeah, that is why you don't look at people and assume people are always wishing the best for you. Look at someone and say, this one looks healthy, they look very nice. You cannot take things at just looking at someone and be like, oh, okay, this one looks good. This one, I don't believe there could be any problem with this one. But it's not they are going to die. Okay? How is everybody doing? How are you? How are you? Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Said the woman said, you never listen. Never listen to someone telling you, don't worry. Especially those ones who say, trust me. Trust, don't listen to them. Abby, hi. Why are you question marking? Abby Crook. What questions do you have? Eh. You see, he has a family. What was he doing? What was he doing? I hope the wife did not get intertwined into the thing. You people. Kwanza you army people. You said you are in army. The British Army in Kenya, they're doing a lot of things is in Nyahururu and leaving the children there. What I'm talking about, it's this guy said he was in the army in Mombasa. Was it Mombasa or Lamu or like just the coast? The coast, and then one of his what do you call them, comrades or whatever, He got infected with the disease. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to say it, so I don't want to say it because I don't want my video to be demonetized. He got infected because he went on poking into holes by looking at people and believing they were telling him the truth. And he had a family at home. And now the wife will just get in problems. For actions she never partook. She left. Or he could even be convinced he's the one who got it, and then it's just the wife. I don't know. You never know with these things. I was in, actually, I was in a hospital. I was working, like, not working, I was on attachment. In a hospital, of course, we are not supposed to say dear. No one can connect the person to the thing, okay? So, there was one guy who had the HIV and he came to the hospital. He was on medication, but he got married. He never told the wife he was on medication. And he infected the wife, and then for some reason, so that she could not leave him, he lied to her. I think you when I married you, you had HIV. I just don't trust you. Let's go get tested. And then the woman gets tested, the woman tests positive. But the man tests negative because he had been on medication. And so effectively blames the wife. So the wife has to stay with him and is like she's like, yeah, I think I got it from somewhere before I started the relationship with you, and now we are stuck together. But all along, this man knew what he was doing, and he just did not want the woman to leave him. Lian, hi, Abdullahi. But even if the wife could potentially be infected, you cannot say you don't know if they were together, they were getting intimate as a married couple for a long time. The woman did not know, she was not taking any pills. Then she could, like, there is a 99% chance she was infected, and the man should tell her. She'll tell her so that she does not go spreading around to other people. That is just social responsibility. Abdullahi, how are you doing? Say yes or no. You just send super chats. Stop asking a lot of requests, unrealistic requests. It's very common in Kenyan. It's not really common. Like, what do you mean by it's common? I don't think the population makes up even 10% of the entire population. 10 or 20, I don't know. Or what is common? Malibongwe Shandu. Hi, how are you doing? Reynald. Hi, how are you? Sulaiman. Hello. Humphrey Gitonga. I love you, baby. Moi. I love you too, moi. Imamuddin. Hello, how are you doing? They are unclean. Who are unclean? I'm a Kenyan also. Excuse me? You're the promiscuous people going around the world doing promiscuous things, okay? Sulaiman, I'm doing well, thank you. You know the thing they say, F around and find out. That is what you guys are doing. So it is very hypocritical for you to say they are unclean while you are the person leaving your wife at home, going to walk around. I'm doing well, thank you, Suleiman. I'm doing well, Imamuddin. No, I'm not. It is God's warning. How is Kenya? I think we are okay. In other countries, it's not a problem. Go to WHO and find out, okay? Eh, eh, you're going crazy. don't don't go crazy, okay? My country, the time is what? It's 7:49. 7:49. It is rare in, but in Africa it is common. Rare. I don't think you study too much. I don't think you study too much, okay? Check out, just because other countries have, let me say, quote unquote, poor management, doesn't mean it's like more rampant in their country. Number one, the reason why there is like, there is this thing, disparities that are caused by, number one, testing. You'll have like other countries where healthcare is very expensive. People don't even go for testing because they're like, how are we supposed to go for testing? Let me give an example of Kenya. Whenever you go to a hospital, even if you go with a headache, even if you go, or I don't know, your stomach is having a problem, I don't know, your leg is injured, there will always be someone asking you, do you want to do the testing? And that is why you will find, like, let me say, the population of people tested, I don't know how to bring it out clearly, but like, the higher the testing rates are, the higher the what do we call it? Discovery rates are higher, because in countries where people are like, the healthcare is expensive, they are not going to hospital to just randomly get tested or whatever. But it's still, you know, Imamuddin, thank you. Even in other poor countries, it's not common. South America and Asia, for example. South America and Asia are countries, in your opinion. Just go do your own studies. I don't know if you will understand. Maybe you can also ask ChatGPT to explain to you some things, okay? The testing, testing is equals to discovery. So if the testing is lower, then the discovery is lower. Na na na. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Robertson, hello, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. What? And by the way, it's 2026. People are not even dying of HIV, okay? The statistics mortality rate does not equal to HIV rates, okay? It's 2026. As someone no. What are you even saying? Tembo. Old what? If it was untested, people will be dying. Just go study. Other countries, so people, we do not see large amounts of deaths. But in Kenya, you're seeing large amounts of deaths of people people with oh, what words are you using? Like go read, okay? I'm someone who has a background in healthcare, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? Na 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 na. How is everybody doing? Say hi, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also send me super chats. Said is not as common in rich countries because testing is lower. And also compare with the population. It is true. It is true. Go and read. Just go Google what causes the disparity between the levels. It is very true. Terry, hi, how are you doing? Na na na. If it is common and remains untested, what will be the result? They will they will still start showing symptoms after a long while. I did not say the numbers are higher. I said dispro- the disparities occur because more people are tested here. Okay, so comparing to like the percentage in the population, it could even be equal. Like it's not like everyone you go around tap five people on the shoulder and one of them will be positive. So like that is the narrative you're trying to drive. That is the narrative I'm disputing, okay? Because you said it's very common. That is not the word you use. Very common. Terry from UK, how are you doing? So 15% of Kenya is infected. Maybe the US is also. I actually did. There is a study I did, but it wasn't for me. It was like for someone else. I was doing the study for someone else, but it was studying among the African American population in the US, and that is like some of the reasons that we found from other researchers. I am serious. I'm very serious. I am very serious. I even have that research on here with the legit sources, with the legit statistics, not like you talking out of what you believe is happening. Let me find you the sources actually. I hope the document is still here because I did that research and it was this year. It wasn't even last year, but it was like a study in the US. So focusing mostly on the African American population. And the reasons I'm giving you are the reasons I found out in the study. Me Almendra. Hi, how are you doing? Science. We look on research, we look on statistics, not what you believe, not what you've heard. Like you believing your friend telling you he got it from a woman, which is can be disputed. Do you want the links to the things? Let me see, where is it? Google storage is full. When did I do it? Controversial treatments, European views, uh, analysis, readings, enhancement of patient safety, cost benefit analysis. Hmm. Now I have like a lot of documents. I don't know. I honestly don't remember the name of what the document was called, or like the title. The title of the work is this one. Yeah, here it is. No, I did a scholarly research, okay? This is a scholarly research. I cannot tell you the title because it's someone's research I was doing. It's a literature review. It's like higher incidence of HIV/AIDS among the black population in the US. CDC. There is the difference between the rate of diagnosis and the rate of infection. So, diagnosis could be higher, but the infection is like lower compared to another population. You just can't prove it because the people are not getting diagnosed. And they're like people did the study, so you can check. There is this one. The first one is called Daily et al. 2024. You can search that one. Basel et al. 2025. Rimla et al. 2022. Aduloju Ajijola et al. 2024. You can check that and have an idea of what like CDC. You can check out that and have an idea of how to explain what I'm explaining to you. It's just like I'll just say okay to you, okay? If that makes you happy, okay? We argue with the statistics, with the scholarly statistics, okay? People who have done research and found out. That is what we base our arguments on. Should I read you this thing? But I cannot read you. They're supposed to be confidential. Na, na, na. Oops. Pedro Silva, hello, how are you doing? I did they estimate 13% of cases in the US are untested. I have abandoned you, how? I'm always here. Which makes a it does not. But if that was the case about Kenya, if you were told there is another 13%, you'll be the whole country. So it's not, it's just your stereotype and prejudice. Na 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 na. Hey, it's already 8. I'm doing well, Pedro. Thank you. And it makes. Do you know what 13%? What 13% is like in the population? What is the population of the US? 13% is very big. Na na na. Oh my God! Look at this thing. Where are you going? Where's my? Oh, it's so far away. Oops. How have I abandoned you, Pedro? You're the one who has control over when you can see me, not me. Hey, but there is a cockroach here. I don't want to stay here. I really. I was missing mangoes so much. The tiny mangoes I used to eat, they're no longer in season, and I was missing them so much. I got two mangoes yesterday, the small ones, but they are not ripe. So bad. 0.4 of the population, but what is the population? And I don't really think it's 0.4. What is the total population compared to Kenya? Olawale Awurunse Aworunse. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. No, I asked first what is the total population compared. You can say 0.4. You could be comparing 10% of 20 people and what? 10% of 20 people and comparing with 10% of 1,000 people. What is the difference between the population? It it does because the percentage is based of the total. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're working with percentages, but you don't think the total population matters. What do you think the percentage refers to? It refers to the how many of the total people are we talking about? So it varies. It could be 99%. 90% of 10 people will be 9 people. 90% of 100 people will be 90 people. You can't say these two are equal. They're not because the population is different. That's why it's difficult to explain to you because you cannot even understand the basis of your own reasoning, okay? Or of your own arguments. Felix, hi, how are you doing? You need to understand what you're talking about before you start defending it because now you're talking about percentages, but you don't even know how the percentages are calculated. Because there is someone per capita. Now you have gone to per capita than raw numbers. Percentage is not a raw number. Percentage is a result of analyzing the data. It's like it's not a raw number. So the raw number is what I'm asking for. Because it also makes a big difference. Like if you are to compare on the basis on which you are comparing, like saying, I don't know how many is this of people, these people in Kenya, these people, because you're basically comparing. I cannot start comparing something per percentage and say, let me say, like what country in Africa has low population? Like Botswana, how much? How Namibia has low population. I cannot start saying because we have. Let's use something positive. Let's say we have 1,000 billionaires in Kenya, and then Namibia has 100 billionaires. I cannot start saying now Kenya is better than Namibia. Number one, I have to compare these billionaires from what. That is why we have to use the percentage. Like, from what number of people are we getting this 1,000, and from what number of people are we getting the 100? Because it will not be fair to compare them based on now we only have 100 here and we have 1,000 there, but this is 1,000 out of 50 billion and this is 100 out of 10,000. So they both matter. Tarcisius Bonaventure Eri Jr. Hi, how are you doing? This thing, Ati? Yeah, no, no, we won't say that because that is 50%. How did you get here? Mi hata nimechoka. Nimechoka na I came here to have fun. Now you're just making me go into WHO, CDC, oh. Yeah, but your argument was almost everywhere. Like you said nini? Ulisema aje? And it's so common. While here it's so rare. Like you can't compare like that. It's so common when it's rare. That means like for you to say it's so common, it will be like maybe like 60%, let me say above 50% will be positive of the entire population will have to be positive for you to say it's so common. That means like you cannot walk 100 meters without meeting someone. No, I don't. Send me a super chat before you continue making my head hurt. You're just talking, 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 talking. You're not paying me. Send me a super chat before you send the next questions because I'm tired of arguing you for nothing. As long as I'm okay, I don't care. What is wrong with this thing? It just keeps on walking around here. 8 times 0.5 will be 4. Anaongelelea population ya watu wako na ukimwi. So I'm tired. Go up and see what he's saying. He's saying he was in a navy base in Kenya and one of his mates got infected na HIV. So sasa imekuwa argument, oh, Kenya sijui nini nini. Yeah, okay, you win. You win, Mr. CDC. But people have to live with the consequences of whatever they are doing, okay? So regardless, you 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 and your workmate could have it. I don't, so that is a you problem. That is a you problem. I had to thank you. Send super chat or don't come here. Don't come back again on my channel. Na na na. Mother's Day. Eh, Mother's Day collage. Let me see what Google has made for me. Does it know my mother? I want to peek at it. Maybe let me see. 1 minute. Google is just playing with my mind. It's lying to me that it has made for me a collage, and then I click it and then it tells me buy more storage. Buy more storage to create a Mother's Day collage. I am not alone. Miércoles, sábado, domingo. Yeah. His colleague left a family in the US and came to Kenya, and allegedly akauliza mtu uko na ukedi, huyo akamwambia hapana, mimi nimepimwa na sina. Wakamaliza shughuli, akaenda nyumbani, kamaliza mission yake, akarudi nyumbani, akakaa, akapimwa, akasema ako na ukedi. Bibi ya huyo mtu alimwacha, alienda after a while. But no, that is what they believe happened. Ameamini the woman ndio mwenye alimpea ukedi, mwenye alikuwa Kenya, mwenye alienda kushabang na yeye. Yeah, sasa ni kama imemkasirisha. And now I've spent 45 minutes of my time doing research that I'm not supposed to be doing on an early Saturday morning. Doing research or an argument. Hizi cockroach zinataka aje? Mimi nanunua dawa na hata haziniheshimu. Look at these things. They don't respect me. What am I supposed to have for breakfast today? Lero ni lero. Olanga mukamba no move. There is a waterfall in what is the name of the town? Gatundu. Ni Gatundu, si ndio? Kikuyu ni wapi? Is that Gatundu? I think it's Gatundu. There is a waterfall there. I've always wanted to go, and I've never gotten anyone to go with. All of my friends are minions because every time. Okay, I was supposed to go with my roommate, and then I don't know what happened. Oh, it rained the day we were supposed to go. It rained so hard that day from morning to evening, so we cancelled. And now she moved away, and I'm here, and we can no longer go to the waterfall. I really want to. I wish I knew how to like ride a bicycle. I will just follow people because I know like people usually go on those there are usually so many bikes for hire in Juja, and people just take like hire the bikes. I think they usually charge 50 shillings per hour. Yeah, they people usually hire the bicycles and then they just ride all the way to Gatundu and go to the waterfall. But I can't go because I don't know how to ride a bicycle. And if I don't know how to ride a bicycle, I could take a matatu, but I don't want to go alone in a matatu, which is bad, bad. Mbona namea pimples? Like I thought my face was starting to behave, and here we are back again. Arnaldo Ardrandi, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Atakaye kuwa na wema, hahitaji kuheshimiwa, bali ajali mtu aliyeniumba. Let me get myself breakfast, okay? Hasta luego. Bye bye. See you.